Hi, I'm Lynn,
Marty.
and today we're part of the Wandering Shepherds and we're going on our first hike of the year. Join us as we take you on winding boardwalks through gorges and marshland, discovering unusual spots, mirrored reflections in crystal clear lakes, past beaver dams and rocky outcrops. Take a hike with us as we explore Frontenac Park. So this is April in Canada. We're at Frontenac Provincial Park and we're doing Doe Lake Trail. And as you can see, there's no leaves on the trees or anything yet, but we hit 10 degrees today. So we thought we better get out and get prepared for the hiking season to come, hopefully. So this park is just outside of Sydenham, Ontario, which is roughly, I would say, 40 minutes from our farms, which is Ewetopia Farms. We're sheep farmers. And we've been locked in lambing for 3 months now and are about to lose our minds. And it's been a terrible spring, and there was just a glimmer of blue sky today, so that's why we're out here. The temperature's fresh, great for hiking. We've had a lot of rain, so hopefully the trails aren't too mucky. But we're starting off this trail with some nice boardwalks, which is always a nice start to things. This is Frontenac Park, like I mentioned, and it has a whole bunch of trail systems in here. At this time of year, the park is officially closed, but you can come in here anyway and do some of the closer up trails before the season opens, I believe in mid-May. And you'll see lots of beaver dams like this. Well, this is actually Beaver Lodge. So the beavers would be living underneath there. And I see there's another one over here as well. We saw some loons here on the drive-in. I'm not going to put music to this video because I feel like part of the experience of going on a hiking trail is actually hearing the birds and hearing the peace and quiet. It's silent except for the odd people that you hear talking in the distance. So this particular trail, we're taking the longer one, which is 3 kilometers, and it's Doe Lake Trail. But if you wanted to warm up, there's a shorter trail right here as well called Arab Gorge, sorry. And it's just 1 kilometer, but it doesn't go through as many views as Doe Lake does. It's going more inland this way. And we're heading this way. So we should have more water views. So the area we live in is mainly deciduous forest with some coniferous. You can see a lot of branches down because we had an ice storm not too long ago.
what beavers do, eh? They follow the stream up these little streams. They try to find a pond or a lake. Investigate, like little surveyors.
If we had our GoPro, we could stick it in there and look at those leaves. Arnie's found the first flower of the year.
Do you want me to stage it for you?
And the date today is April 13th.
Got that, huh? Just showing you how big that flower is.
Isn't it pretty?
Oh, it's beautiful. I'm going to send one of my bees down here.
That's right, you should. And here we've got signs of a freshly cut tree cut by a beaver. Sun comes out when you're used to like minus 15. This plus 8 or 10 feels really warm because we've just got a poke of sunshine coming out right now. And it's remarkable. We thought it would be really mucky here, but it looks like either they haven't gotten as much rain as we have, or because of all the rock here, it's a lot drier. This trail is rated moderate difficulty. Lots of boardwalks. And the only thing making it difficult would be the odd elevations and the rocks and roots along the trail. Doesn't it feel warm when the sun comes out?
Oh, recognize that tree, honey?
That's right.
Hickory nut. This is not trail.
They can't hold their breaths that long. Where was he?
Right about there.
Try get him here. He's popped up. There it goes. I came over here because I thought those were ducks, but they're frogs. Too bad we couldn't see them. When I walked here, they all stopped, and now they've started up again. There's a really, really rare specimen down there. I think that's the elusive Canadian Sasquatch. You can hear those frogs in the background still.
There it is, over here.
He was waiting for me. He stumbled across a beaver dam. Really nice one here.
This is the Beaver Dam or Dam Beaver?
That would depend on who you're talking to, I guess. But look at the good job he's done.
Yeah, another dam.
The water's all nice and flat and built up here, and that's what, a 10-foot drop?
See how he's pushed all the mud up?
And then there's a little stream.
You know why they pushed the mud up, eh?
Why?
Because hundreds of years ago, some of these beavers came from Italy, and it's that masonry work, it's that cement work. Before it was just sticks, but since they got involved with the Italian beaver, now they're doing the masonry work.
See, I told you, it is a Sasquatch. And here's some of the work he's been doing. That's an old tree he took down, but we got some recent work up here. And here's the dam from the other angle. Well, it's pretty impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, beaver jump. No unions or nothing.
You can't see the top of the water from here.
So that's the ravine, and you can see how high the water is here. I don't know if you can see the height of the pond right there.
I'll go over and see if we can.
But see the level if you're looking at this? Nice hockey rink.
Couple more flowers. And here's another variety. Sure. Says we're at a lookout. Doe Lake Lookout.
Beaver come up here and have a meal.
It looks like he did.
Why don't we just come all the way up here and have a meal? He must have been doing the lookout thing too.
Well, I don't think they're eating it. I think they're making their dams and lodges, aren't they?
Well, that branch isn't here, so he took it away.
Well, he probably tumbled it into the water and swam away with it. I don't see anything down there. That's a big lake.
This is more at the back of your farm.
Absolutely. Don't fall off the cliff. Listen to those frogs in the background. We don't have the beautiful mountain backdrops like some countries have, but we do have the isolation if you want to feel like you're away from it all. You don't see too many people when you're off on the trails. I just finished, when we stopped, I said, the snakes should be coming out. And sure enough, here's a kitty. It's a garter snake, I think, or a ribbon snake.
So we're halfway. We're halfway, love.
Not very long.
You want to turn back?
It's just a short little.
You want to turn back?
Yeah, maybe we should. Halfway.
If you turn back, we've only gone halfway. So if we go the other half, it's going to be like double. You realize?
That's right. Like I said, it's so small.
So here's another little building project.
Beautiful day now. So if we follow the big lake in where we saw beavers cutting down trees, up on the hill, we got a little canal here with the bridge going over it, and then the nature-made bridge beside it, the dam. Remember when we went kayaking at Charleston Lake last year? This is what we were looking for. Water like glass. This is perfect.
Yeah, no wind also.
Just totally spectacular out here. No wind at all. We went kayaking at Charleston Lake and it wasn't funny. We had white caps. Look at the reflections. That step looks like more like a tripper than a step. There he goes. One thing about this trail is it's very well marked. We gotta make it through the root system up ahead. We've come to another little bridge crossing here. And when you follow the little trickle up, the trickle's coming off yet another dam. A beaver dam up there. To the top of this ridge, you can see where the beaver's been chopping down trees. And right here is the dam. How do those clouds get in the water?
So you see this beaver's got the perfect spot here for damming this.
Yeah.
But look what else he did here.
What?
So that doesn't look fresh. So he's actually under that rock too.
He's got a stash there, you're thinking. And look at that. That over there looks where he slides up and down too, up the bank.
Maybe where?
Right across where those reeds are.
Oh, maybe.
See, you can see it's kind of like a slide.
I'm going to have my bar now.
And we found his little lodge. It's hard to tell with all the reflections. I think we're getting close to the end of the trail now.
Let's get going, hon.
I'm going. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Well, are we going or not? Are we going or not?
I'm just hiding something.
What have you done? What?
Magic mushroom.
What? Oh my goodness. Just when we thought we hadn't seen anything on this trail.
I think they're last year's mushroom.
They are, but they're awfully nice. Oh, there's some baby ones. They're awfully cool, aren't they? Have to come back here in a few weeks and see the difference, because I imagine a few weeks from now this will be bright green leaves everywhere. Hear the frogs? I think we hear some coyotes. Hear it now?
What's that, huh?
I wanted them gone so it looks like it's just you and me.
Sure.
And there's the other path, you see. Well, we could go that way for a second.
Yeah, we'll look at it for a second. We don't want to go all the way down. We can still go down just
No,
part way.
just I want to see what's around the corner. See what we missed by not going on, what is this? Arab Gorge Trail.
I think this is a little short one.
Yeah, it is. But it's got a nice little boardwalk.
Is that boardwalk safe?
The stones and the trees up there.
No. Not Beaver. It's kind of a nice little boardwalk. Yeah. How long was this walk?
1 kilometer.
Did you want to walk it? Oh, there's a little chipmunk. There he is.
I can hear it.
He's on that island. Probably can't get off.
Yes, he can. He can hop over to there. Oh, look at this. Looks pretty cool, actually.
Actually, that right there, I don't know if you can see it. That's actually an old beaver dam. Oh,
And look at Arnie. Come zoom in over here, quickly.
oh, he's carrying it up. Here he comes. Here he comes.
Arnie,
What?
there's turtles on top of each other.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. What's the point of that?
How can turtles be on top of each other? Like,
I don't get the point either.
would they be mating in some kind of really odd way?
I don't think the hard shell would be that romantic.
Well, I don't know. I feel like they're doing something, maybe. This is kind of cool trail, isn't it?
I'm thinking it's just a little dangerous here.
Does it?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, don't fall in. I hear you saw you can't swim, right?
It's not the kind of walk you want to have after having a joint. It doesn't even go straight. Like you should walk it off right here, you see. By the time you straighten yourself out,
Well,
we're with an embankment.
this is actually kind of cool. So it truly is a gorge up here. And they put a boardwalk the whole way, it looks like.
Want to do the whole thing or just go back?
Well, let's just see where it goes and what happens. If it looks like this, I'm all for it. Oh, construction or bridge out. Yeah, just the arrow says go around it, right? Bridge closed in that section. Oh, and there's a squirrel on it though. Must be safe enough. Well, they put a platform there so you can just go on the...
I think that's an engineering problem.
Look at that rock over here.
What?
With the veins or whatever in it, it looks like.
Oh,
Looks like a little man. Put a lot of work into this.
that tree is a hemlock, I think. It's a different type of tree. There's been a lot of action on the bottom of it, see? That's a hemlock. Hemlock is what it is. I don't know why no one's doing this walk.
Well, I wonder how far the boardwalk goes. That's a lot of work here. In Canada, in our area anyway, the trails generally are just mud, dirt, rock, and root paths. Not too many boardwalks. And this could be the end. No, it starts again.
A bit of erosion here.
It's clear water though, isn't it?
Going out to the lake.
Yeah, I sometimes think people avoid the really short trails, and sometimes the short trails are kind of the coolest.
How long is a kilometer?
A kilometer's not very far. I think a kilometer is like 1,000 meters.
So we want to keep going?
Okay, it looks like as we keep wandering along this gorge, which we're kind of liking in here, we're gonna try go back this way, even though we were only a few feet from the parking lot the other way. But it's the cameras don't give the scope of the rock cliffs around us, but it's quite nice. We're at the bottom, and we got another little bridge here.
They even got the bridge slope to go around the corner so you don't slide off.
Good engineering. Oh, and there's another one up ahead. Yeah, they put a lot of work in this trail. See the cliffs up there? It's all really odd rocks. Odd kind of pillars. Oh, look at the cave over there. Kind of a cave. As we ignore Arnie doing destructive things.
If I was a squirrel, I start here, go right up that mountain.
It's like snakes and ladders.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Why couldn't a squirrel? That's a quick little highway up there. You can see where a wind would have traveled down here and knock all this down, eh? All these trees.
I think most of the trees are probably dead.
People have phobias about all different kinds of things. Like Billy Bob Thornton has a phobia of antiques.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So people don't like frogs. You didn't come see my snake.
Well, I think this is all uphill now, so. I think that's probably the end.
We added a kilometer onto our walk today, but I'm glad we did. This was a nice little spot. I gotta try do it. You're backlit.
The bench would have been nicer places back there for the bench.
Yeah.
What, you a squirrel, honey?
The squirrel and the Sasquatch, that's what I say.
I was going to say, if you're a squirrel, all you need some nuts, but you're already nuts.
I was going to say I got a bag of those too.
Kind of a quirky tree, eh?
What is this tree?
I don't know. It looks like an oak tree.
Is it an oak?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's the leaves. It's an oak. But that's a good branch to sit on.
Yeah.
If you have a good knee and can crawl out there. God, that's hot.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Oh, see, you're crawling on your knee, and I'm thinking it's going to hurt your knee. And you're a bit heavier than me, but it looks stable, but be careful. We don't need it to snap off. Arnie, now it's getting too thin. It can't hold that kind of weight.
I was watching a show from Africa.
It's
Cougar, or
lion, leopard, cheetah,
no. They make a car.
jaguar. Arnie, now it's too, you're, you know, Arnie, if you fall and get hurt, I'm not carrying you out, obviously.
This is the way the jaguars are going.
Arnie, it's all fun and games until someone breaks a leg. Well, yeah, because it's probably comfortable.
Actually, it's quite nice, actually.
It probably is like
No back pain or nothing.
like a hammock. It's are you okay, sir? But be careful, because now you see this. I mean, it's a strong oak, but you're on the. It's just so far away.
I'm still a spring chicken, yeah, huh?
Or spring turkey. There now, we're at a spot where you can just see where we were down below on those boardwalks in the background. They're kind of following along here. And the bridge is in the distance here. Okay, we're back from the African safari portion of our trip, and we suspect that at the top of this hill we're going to be at the parking lot. But wasn't an exciting trip as a viewer probably, but to do it yourself, it was really nice to get outside today. It was beautiful weather, not a breath of air, not a breath of wind, I mean. There was air, we could breathe, but very nice. We're gonna make it a point to come back in a few weeks and see what the transformation looks like once the spring flowers start to carpet the floors of the paths and the bright green fresh leaves are on all the trees. So if you liked your time with us today, please be sure to remember to give us a thumbs up. We are the Wandering Shepherds, occasionally on weekends, but the rest of the days you can find us at Ewetopia Farms, where we are running a working sheep farm in Ontario, Canada. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.